start
Okay,
over.
so this girl, Helen, she lives in China, and she's about 11 years old. So she asked me one night, we were at Koinonia and in the children's class, and she said, "Why don't you have a boyfriend?"
This is the girl that wants to go to Harvard.
Yeah, she wants to go to Harvard when she gets
Okay.
older. And she has really good English.
She asked you first, though. She asked you about.
We were
What
just
is
talking
the-
about life, and she asked me, "What does it mean when a man marries a man and a woman marries a woman? What's the English word for that?" And I was like, my jaw just dropped. Like, I can't believe we're having this conversation. So I told her, and then I guess curiosity got to her, and she said, "Why don't you have a boyfriend?" And I said, really quick, I was thinking, how is the best way to explain this besides just a cliche answer of, I just don't want one. Because I thought, there is a reason why I don't have one. And I said, "Helen, you know when you go into a grocery store and you're going to buy bread, you pick up the bread that's the most fresh and the most, you always check the date, you know, you even pick it up and you feel it, and to make sure it's not stale, and to make sure that nobody's taken a piece out of it and took a bite of it or anything like that. You get the most fresh bread and the most just the newest looking bread." And I said, "That's how I want somebody to look for me, is, you know, a guy that is going in and willing to invest in a girl. I want him to be on the lookout for a girl that's not used and that's fresh and that's not out of date, and just a really good girl, and that's worth investing in." And I don't know, that's the best comparison I have to come up with right now. But she just said the look on her face was just priceless when I told her, explained it to her like this, because she just said, "Wow, it makes so much sense now."
She likes to buy bread.
No, but I was just thinking, like, something that's so fragile, you know, that's
Yeah.
something that's like, everybody eats bread to live on, you know, but people are very picky about their bread.
Amen or not.
They know whether they like it wheat, they know whether they like it white, they know whether
Dark
they
meat
like
or white meat?
pumpernickel.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a really good analogy, Brittany.
People.
Isn't that such a, like, education major's analogy? Like, she just made it so visual.
Layman's terms.
And I told her that girl would, like, never forget that. Like, she made an impression. Like, I feel like she made an impression on Helen's life, because, like, that's one of those. It's not one of those, like, little sayings that you hear, or not sayings, but like one of those examples that you hear when you're little that you will always remember.
Like, a prospect for a boy is like how you look for bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
That was deep.
That
That was really deep.
So
I
I
think
hope
it's
she
really good.
understood it, but
Are
she
you
said
hot?
she did.
Anybody who's going to Harvard, I think they can wrap their hands around that kind of thing.
Well, and the truth of the matter is, Brittany was not rash with her at all.
You had to put that in there. Good line already.
And Brittany was probably not all. She was also, like, not necessarily handsy with Helen, but handsy.
I didn't want to give her a visual of what a woman loving a woman is like. I just gave her the English
but when
word.
she picks out that bread, she has to be handsy.
That's
Serious.
I mean, that's
Kind
a,
of like
just-
Leo. Kind of
Maybe
like
that's
Leo.
just her love language.
that's a given.
Yeah.
And that's
Brittany's handsy. They should add that one to the 6 love languages.
Pansy.
Handsy.
that's it.
Handsy, gifts, words of affirmation, physical touch. What's the other one?
Handsy.
No, I already said that one.
Gifts.
Oh, there's 2 more. No, I already said that one.
Quality time.
Quality time and...
Fancy.
No, I already said that one.
Oh.
I think.
Words of affirmation.
Stop by your head.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Just handsy needs to be added to the list, really. Service.
I mean, it's a given, and I think it's incentive. You know, it's when it really boils down to it.
It's incentive.
That is incentive.
Is there gonna be a sequel to this?
Cut.